Da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, we are live once more. Hello and welcome. So we are about to do the hard thing, and that is to actually get this parade going. We have a ton of ships. I want one of them to lead and the others to follow. So that's going to be interesting. So I kinda sort of want this to be the front runner, as it were. No. And the others to follow. Yeah. So maybe Ardo can help us out here. Let's see. Fleet command. There we go. Okay. There. Let's see, just wait for that to come into the world. Let's see here. I need the mothership. Let's see. Command central. Yeah. The central command unit manages the entire fleet and is the main foot control turret-based UI is for low performance and measures. Okay, yeah. Paste on and turn the two prog blocks on. Control the turret attached to the modules and the point. Use spacebar as left click to select and double press for issues. Maybe that will work. Okay, then we have the fighters, the cruisers, the carriers. Okay. Okay. Ensure ship has a connector, turret, and camera. Oh. Let's see. There is some shortage of... Hello, good evening or whatever it is over on your side, Fiona.
Almost lunchtime.
Yeah. Sounds good. This is going to be a technical nightmare. Okay, I'll see if I can... That will be the... Arda will be the last resort, I think.
So what all are the rules for the parade, and when does the parade start?
I'm thinking a couple of hours. What I want to do is to set up as many ships as possible in a convoy. But so we can go off the autopilot.
Okay.
And then people, of course, are feel free to come in, and because if we do it the convoy version where everything is automated, then we can just we players can run around and check out the ships, and it will look really cool from an outside view and also inside. So, script. Has anybody speed matcher script? Wait, hello.
So mine and Grev's ships would participate even if we were not able to actually be online for
Yes. Yep, that is also one of my thinkings, because then people can actually, you know, all the ships will be moving.
it.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
If... Huh... Maybe the speed matching script can do it. Maybe. Maybe. I don't think so, so... Convoy script, fleet script, that's Arda, fleet control. So this is...
Hello,
Hello, Jay.
how's it going? And how many people do you think are going to be in the thing?
It's going fine, and I have no idea.
And how is this going to go?
I want to set it up so that the ships follow each other.
But where does it go?
I I think I told you yesterday that I have set up a couple of waypoints. So they will just go around and around. The bus is following that route.
Oh, so we'll basically all be following the bus.
No. Everything will be following the declaration. The first ship will be the ship holding the articles from the UN Universal Bill of Rights. And then I'll just see...
Why are there three J courses?
I don't know.
That is not my doing.
I have no idea. But yeah, so I'm basically thinking, what should I do when it comes to the mechanical thing? Maybe I can... Maybe I can set up something using the follow me script. If I set that to follow a given target. I don't know if I can do that with the... Because it's set up to follow characters by default. Okay, do I have my piggy? I do. No, that's the wrong piggy. That's completely the wrong piggy. No. What have I called the drone? Neon drone? Small drone? Moment. Okay. Let's go with the Catling drone.
Rem,
Yep.
look at my ship.
I am... Okay, are you doing anything relevant?
Yes, I have a little drone following me, and now a drone following you.
Okay. Catling turrets off. Or no. Just don't target anything. Bad kitty. There we go.
Rem, do you see the things?
I do. So that's one option. How is it power? What's powering it? Is it sensors
A
and
battery
override?
and sensors.
Yeah, but what's making? Okay, sorry. What makes it follow
What
you?
script is it using?
Well, look at it. Look at it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
There's no programming block on this one.
Okay. Yeah, but how does it work? You know, that's kind of relevant to know.
Well, take a copy and look in the sensors.
Because I need to do that with every single ship that's going to be in the parade. So that's why I would prefer to do it with a script. So if you're watching this, Neron, help! Okay. I'll turn off the
Take a
script
copy and
on
look at how it works.
the Catling. If it's too technical, I won't be able to do it. And if it uses tons and tons of sensors,
It only uses one sensor in every direction. Possibly two in some direction.
Yeah, that's a lot of sensors. Progfish. There we go. Turning off. And it bumped.
And it also kind of auto-connects your connector.
Okay, that's neat to know, but not for now. Oh.
Now my ship is following you.
Well, if you could set that up, that would be cool.
To be honest, I did this a long time ago, about the time when planets came out. I did this.
Okay, that's cool. Again, feel free to...
And this thing also, I think it's made up to follow people.
Yeah, I again need them to follow, not people. The other thing, ships. Okay, so now the Catling drone should be working. Let's see. Yes, the thrust will be atrocious, but yeah. So if I find the programmable block here, the fish. Okay. Okay. But why? I need it to follow not me, but nope. So
Something really funny.
please, please don't disturb me while I'm actually trying to do a thing that requires me to be concentrated, Jay.
Okay, there's one left, but don't remove the one that's left.
Okay, if you can get that to work with the ships, that would be really cool.
It's really easy, just change the sensors from player to ship.
Okay, go ahead. Where did I lose that Catling drone? I lost my cat.
There we go, now detect ships.
Okay.
But there's a lot of ships here.
Yep. Because what we can do is, of course, to get the programmable, remote controls and everything, and get the remote trigger to get everything moving as a whole bunch.
And with you can also do laser sensors to get the thing moving.
Yeah, getting them moving is not a problem here.
Okay, getting
So
my little drone out.
So that's one way. To just do the remote, set all remotes to trigger and autopilot. That will mean.
Here we go. My ship is now following me. Small problem. Sensor range isn't the biggest.
No, sensor range is 50 meters, and again, following you is then okay if you want to be the front runner of the entire parade. But that would mean that everything would have to be within 50 meters from you, and as you can see, the sheer number
Well,
of...
that doesn't mean the whole ship has to be, it just has to be a part of the ship.
Okay. There are way too many ships here to be able to fit into 50 meters at any given time. That's just...
But that doesn't mean the whole ship has to be, only a part of the ship, like a giant hole.
It doesn't... It's just no way
Wait
that's going to
why
happen.
Can't you just, Ren, why can't you just merge every ship into one grid?
Well, there are block limits, and that would... I don't want to have
Let's merge blocks, ignore block limits.
I don't want to go chain gang on this.
You can make them in kind of like a thing.
Okay, I can set up groups though. I can do that. So let me just.
If necessary, as a last resort, you can make them, you know, merge blocked.
That is a really last resort. So okay.
Yes.
What I can do? I want to have a wing of these pride wings. Ew, horrible lag spike. Okay.
My God, the amount of antennas.
Yep.
Ram, I think you should be building somewhere else and trying to get a basic script working. Like, try to get the little cargo drone I have here that follows me to follow without sensors.
Feel free. Let's see.
I mean, you or those something.
Let's see. I'm just going to check here if this has a remote. It does not. Okay. Or then a programmable block.
Psst. My ship just ran my little drone.
Okay, we have a reload program. That's cool. That means that we should have a timer. Yes, we have a timer. Okay. So that's a thing. Because this.
That's definitely a thing.
This has an antenna, doesn't it? Yes, but it's called Rebel Rose. Yeah. Okay. So, if we add a remote control to this, we can do this. Well, it will be a little unconventional, but then again, so is kind of everything we do here.
Well, this is a very magnetically far connection I've got. Look at how my ship connected.
Yeah. Yeah,
But,
that's kind of.
What is that? The Rebel Rose?
Yeah.
Looks like a.
It's an A-wing.
From Star Wars.
Yes, it's an A-wing that's painted the Pride colors. It's awesome.
Yes. And my
And
ship is
yeah, I saw, and it has a modified version of the Rebel flag, which I really like. So anyway,
the rebels from FTL.
take a look on it. It's it's from Star Wars. Remote. Okay. Speed limit 30. Don't crash into me, please.
I'm not. I'm just doing a perfect connection. And this is totally not a Grand Theft ship. I'm definitely not seizing the ship. Oh God. Seriously? I was just doing a joke, you know.
I asked you to play nice.
And I did. I was going to let go of the ship.
Nope. You were playing jokes.
It's already bad enough that my ship has been crashed on a
I know.
planet.
I know that, and I feel
Which
sad
was
for
it
that. I feel sad for that, but really, feel free to come in again if you want to. But
I can't.
oh, that bad. No, I didn't ban you. I just kicked you.
You did.
Oops. I'll see if I can get the ban list out and do something with it later. Okay, remote. I was going to do this. Weapon camera, I think that's the right camera. Let's see, 7. I can't. The overlay is in the way. Crap. Weapon camera, view. which way? Okay, so I'm you pointing there. Yeah, okay, so the right camera. Cool. So if I find a programmable block, let's go with the reload program. Yeah, that will be remote. No, yeah, remote. PB. No, prog. Remote. Edit.
I cannot find anything on creating convoy scripts or already existing convoy scripts. Nothing.
Yeah, it seems they seem really hard to get. So
I
yeah.
even tried going to Google.
Yeah, I tried to do some. So what I'm going to do is to set up a couple of wings, where you have things going at different speeds. It's all around along a preset path. So just send things kind of willy-nilly. It will look strange, but it should actually work. And then I need the rebel rows. There we go. Remote there. An antenna. Timer.
It seems Jay may have gotten a little
Salt.
butthurt about that.
Well, I have said.
You did? Yeah, you did ask him nicely to leave you alone and let you work.
Yeah.
Several times.
Yes. So I expect people to behave like adults, no matter who. So.
Yeah.
Test me enough time, and I will actually exercise what powers I have to do something about that. And I don't feel bad about that. Timer, what shall we call this timer? Pride wing? Yeah, wing. There we go. Okay, set of actions. There. And that's the remote. There. Autopilot on off. There. Okay. Now we need to copy out a couple of these. There. 3 of them should do it. There we go. And then, does Pride Station have an antenna? It does not. Well, we'll see about that. Wait. This is going to bug me forever. That's horrible. There we go. Way better. Okay. And I don't think this uses its script for anything. Let's see. Or it's programmable block, that would be. Programmable block. Nope. Edit. Trigger. No. Remote. LCD network script. So this will be set up to be. No, this is the wrong one. Remote timer script. There we go. So true, and then the antenna must be called transmitter, and then we need a text panel called debug. There. So antenna. There we go. There. Assigned programmable block for the transmitter is of course the programmable block 2. There. And then Since this is the nitty-gritty. Wait. Has somebody stolen the toilet from Pride Station? That's
Who would do such a thing?
It's gone anyway, so somebody has apparently stolen the toilet from Pride Station. Why then? I don't know. Debug. There. Okay. Programmable block 2 on. Recompile. Run. Edit. Wait, didn't I? Transmitter debug with upper caps. Oh, okay. Debug. Frog. Recompile. Transmitter prepped. Alright. So I should be able to give the... I don't remember what I called the Pride Wings.
The Rebel Rose ones?
I know, yeah, I don't remember what I called the timer block because I'm that special.
Ah.
Okay, timer.
They were called program timer originally.
Yeah, they were called something, but that's not what I renamed them. Pride Wing. I renamed them Pride Wing. Okay, so now let's see if this works. No, everything is borked. Okay, let's sit down in the near the fireplace. There. Okay. And then get the programmable block. There.
You're robotic real bad right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know if it's on my end or your end, but...
Okay. Let's see if I get any... Oh! They are going for it. The Pride Wings have left the station. They are going for the parade. Yay! Let's see. Am I getting any... is OBS giving me any warnings? It's not, so... No, things should be solid.
Cleared up now.
Okay, it was just a temporary roboticness. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Right, so that was the Pride Wings away. They are going at... So the Rebel Rose. That is correct, Pamper Duchess. Welcome to the stream. And that is the famous Miss Elwick. Or as we call her, Fee. Okay, so get one of the...
Didn't realize I was famous, but...
Oh yeah, super famous. Oh. Okay, let's see here. Here we have a couple of programmable blocks. Goodie. Prog. Remote. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I guess that's a family reunion thing. There. Okay, and then I need the antenna, which is not called the antenna because, of course, it's not. It's called the Pride 302, I think. No, it's called the Happy Pride, of course. There, assign that to the remote. There we go. And now we need a timer. It has a couple of timers. No, I'll give them a 10-second. But there's a remote here. Nope. Well, let's add the remote then. Okay, there. No. Get that nice and yellow. There. Ah. Oh well. Yeah. I am very much online today. Timer. Let's see. So this is the 302. Fly. No, lower caps. There we go. There. Set of actions. There. And no, not that. Stop doing things when I... Okay, the game is not happy. Well, there is a lot of things going on here, so I kind of understand that. Okay.
Yeah, I would log in and put the finishing touches on my ship, but I don't want to cause any more lag issues.
Oh, no. Feel free to log in and do whatever. Worst case, the server dies. Ah, there we go. Back again, so meh. Okay, autopilot on off. There. Okay. Happy Pride was assigned correctly. Yes. So it's 302 fly. I will just copy this out. That would be clever of me to do. I'll do that. There. And this was recolored by King. No chaos. Right, so now have I set up the remote? No. Let's do that then. Assign camera, forward direction, forward. Yes, speed limit, let's see, 25. There, pride, diversity, tolerance, and equality. That should be all. Okay, let's get a couple of these out as well. Boop. There. Maybe 3 of those, because I like them. It shouldn't matter, but the small grids, I will do the same with Fiona's furry fighter. Have a couple of them around.
You're offline.
What?
On Steam.
Oh, yeah. There. Now I am not. Steam does that automatically. I should probably get around to doing something about that, but I'm just... Oh, there you are. Okay, and then... The land of lag spikes are here. That's just how the cookie crumbles. There.
I noticed yesterday that I couldn't switch my skin, my suit skin, to any of the other skins available.
Okay. It has been an issue. Okay, so I should have sent a command now. If not, it's my fault, and I have to redo everything. So, what have I forgotten? Well, let's do this the old school way. No fancy finagling around. But I want them to follow kind of close to each other, so I'll just set them on the... Yeah... That was really annoying. And I couldn't get, or Cosmic couldn't get his banana suit when he did his interview. So I had to, that's why I did a little bit of... There, okay, let's just do this. There. Yeah, I know. Okay, so now Why aren't the... Why aren't you moving? Why aren't you moving? Are you just lazing off? Come on. There we go. Okay, so now fighters are in the field, as it were. Okay, and then let's get set up Fiona's little thing. I love the looks of it, by the way.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Which is it? No, it's online. Getting some red here. Okay, and let's just snuggle in. Let's see. Does it have any programmable blocks? It just had tons of projectors. Okay, cool.
Wait, it has projectors in it?
I think you have renamed your LCDs projectors. Or something.
Huh, that's cool. I didn't realize that. It's got... what it is it's got projectors for creating rockets.
Yeah. Those I saw. So, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe get the right color, because a bright yellow is maybe not the best color for this.
What?
I'm going to add the... I cannot do that. Oh well, there will be some bright yellow. To set it up so that it can join in the parade.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, my ships are not the best. I'm not very good at prettying things up, but Furry Fighter is that at Beacon or Terminal?
To be honest, my furry fighter was... I kind of stole the main body of the ship from another ship on the workshop, and I've been like editing it myself. Because for me to build a ship from scratch, I basically will take days and days.
Yeah. Timer, and the timer, oh, there are lots of timers. So let's call this Furry Away. There, and then set up the remote. No camera, okay, well, it will be a blind furry. Doesn't matter. Let's get
It
this.
originally had a camera on the original design, but I deleted it and didn't get around to putting one back.
It doesn't matter much. Yeah.
You can put one, if you want to, in the very front of the nose, where the little pocket is, in front of the spotlight.
Well, that would stop the spotlight, wouldn't it? No?
No, the spotlight shines through it.
Yeah.
Because there's already a block in front of the spotlight, but the spotlight's still shining.
Okay, I will do that. There we go, okay. Get into the remote. Okay. Here, take a camera. There. Okay, pride, diversity, tolerance, equality, patrol forward. Excellent. Let's get a couple of those up and running. Okay, so in theory, whenever I press that command, those three should go hurtling off into space. Yep. The first time I built a proper ship, which I actually was proud of, it took me so long.
Yeah, I have another ship that I'm currently working on a private game that is basic. It's based off another ship that I found on the workshop called Guri Tides. It's an absolutely gorgeous ship. I'm trying to make my own version of it.
So, what are the chances that I completely forgot how to set up the timer? On a scale from 1 to 100, complete. Furry away. Setup actions. You stupid, stupid man, Remethep. There we go. There. And let's see.
Even my ship that was like my pride and joy, my Cat of Nine Tails, was the merging of two different pirate ships that I found.
Oh yeah. That's you do that a lot, and you don't have to reinvent the wheel all the time. Because
honestly, it's getting harder and harder to come up with something that's completely and utterly unique in your own anymore in everything.
Yeah, on a general basis, and I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of ships there are in this game. So you would have to do something truly outstanding. Now, have I lost Pride Station? I have not. There it is. I just lost direction. So, and yeah, building truly original is super hard, and well, for people that are way more creative than me.
Well, that like having a hard time coming up with something truly unique and creative is difficult even in other aspects of life anymore.
Yeah.
Even writing or drawing or inventing things. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So my adventures with the Furry Force and the Furry Fighters, let's say lacking. Can I just send the furries in manually then? Okay, I can get the remote here. Autopilot on. There, and that was the first one. There, no, G. My brain is kind of melting from all of this, but that's fine. Didn't I have a third one? I did.
The one thing I really wish Keen had not removed was the deformable blocks.
Deformable blocks?
Yeah, where like the rounded blocks, if you put another block next to it, it would deform the rounded block to kind of meld it into the other block.
Oh.
It made sculpting ships a lot easier and cleaner and look a lot better.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, Furry Force away! I said away! There we go, thank you. Oh! By the way, Duchess, since you're watching this, you will like this little thingy I built. This is all the angry broflakes.
Broflakes? Are those snowflakes that are guys?
That's the fragile masculinity in action. Those guys that accuse everybody else of being snowflakes. I think we have all met them. So they're.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do anything with them. With this, it's free to just hang in here and watch. And have its eyes and stalks. Okay, so that was that. The game is not very happy now. It's not strange at all. Let's see. I want the monkey head to fly around with us. We need a flying monkey head. Oh yeah, completely agree. Okay, 8. There, get the remote up and running. Does this have an antenna? Chimpy? Hello, Chimpy. Chimpy is an antenna. Yes. What? Frog, remote. Actually, I don't need it because this is a singular entity. I don't need to have an extra program running. I'll just send the chimp out in space. That's very Soviet right there. Oh well. Okay, I'll just get the remote then. Oh. Camera? No. Let's see. Let's set this to 35 so it will be the largest thing and just in the parade and just run around and doing fun and games and monkeying around. Yeah. But yeah, I still can't get over how salty some of the comments to the Sound of Pride music pack I placed on the workshop has been. It's just insane, basically. So. Hello, Chimpy. How are you doing? Oh yeah, totally. I can paste the link in if you want to. Current way. You're just not having it. Why is this then? That's very interesting. Well, Chimpy doesn't want to cooperate. Just a moment, I'll get the link. Probably. Yeah, lots of reasons. They're always updating Steam. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, so Chimpy is just not playing with us. Don't know what's up with that. And yes, that was Cosmic that pasted it in. Thank you for that. Okay. Let's see. Now then, on to the bigger things, because we have Jay's Atmospheric Fighter. No, Atmospheric Horror. What's it called? Atmo J. Yeah, that was why. Does it have a programmable block? It does not. Does it have timers? It does not. Okay. Remote? No. I'll just place a single remote on it and send all these in one by one. Does it have gravity? Yes. Okay. Hello.
So how's everything going on that end?
Well, life is life. I'm setting up ships. I couldn't get any good way of doing it, so I'm just sending ships willy-nilly in using remote controls. Which is a subpar solution, but it's a solution nonetheless.
Yeah.
So, but I have all the fighters away. Well, save for the chimp, which is just not having it. The chimp said is nope. Very unhappy.
Gotcha.
So, bad monkey. I guess it deserves a spanking.
Yeah, there was an online game called Spank the Monkey.
That was, of course, totally what I was thinking about.
Yeah. Anywho, better
Basically,
get back
you
around here.
clicked
We're
on this
fueling up.
giant hand and you moved it back and forth and slapped a monkey around.
Why can't I find the entrances now?
Who is it that just left?
I don't know actually.
They connected to the voice and didn't say anything and then kind of left.
It happens. I'm not judging. We can be scary sometimes, you know?
Yes, I'm very scary.
Especially you. You're the silent, nice, okay person, so you know that you're the scary one.
Well, my nickname in college was Annabelle Lecter.
And there you have it. Jeez. Okay, control station. Is there anything? No. Okay, let's set up this control. Camera, none, no problem. Flight mode patrol, forward speed limit. Let's go 10. Let's see. And pride, diversity, tolerance, equality. Okay, and Atmo J away. Whoa! She accelerates like there's no tomorrow.
I hear the dulcet tones of Clang.
Yeah, I guess there's quite a lot of... Well, if this wasn't with block rotation off... Oh, even when he's not here, Jay manages to completely run over my stuff. Oh my...
What is going on?
As I said, I have turned... Wait a minute.
And why is Atmo J heading towards me?
So... We're having a couple of issues with the remote control system. And here comes the Atmo J to just completely kill everything. Hong Kong!
And where are the dulcet tones of Clang coming from? Are those coming from Atmo J?
Wow.
Or the div antenna that's kind of like floating off into the distance?
I don't know what happened there. There seems to be something buggy with the waypoints. So, yeah, the Atmo J just came along going, Hong Kong, I don't care.
It's running over all my furry fighters.
He just completely road-killed every single furry. I'm sorry.
I like shoved them all out of the way, and now one of them is heading back towards where it's supposed to go.
But it's supposed to be a patrol with several waypoints.
It also ran over all the happy prides as
Yep.
well.
Yeah, it just completely wow. So if you're ever wondering how white male privilege feels, that's pretty much it.
What's it doing now? It's like turning around.
I'm hoping it's actually doing what it's supposed to do, which is to go to the next waypoint.
It's chasing after my one furry fighter that escaped. It's hunting it down.
But it should never be able to catch up. Okay, so that actually went pretty well, all in all considered.
Yeah.
So, but this cluster of things here, now that's a little more... Is it? Okay, so maybe if I paste out you... There. Okay. Yep. Okay, there we go. There's a reason why block damage is off.
And this is it.
Yep. So, what is the remote control saying? It's actually turned off. Yeah, it's just spamming all the waypoints. I don't get why. That's super annoying.
Oh, the lag.
We seem to be experiencing a couple of technical issues. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Wop wop wop. Sad to hear that, Duchess. Okay, why is everything lagging out so badly?
Let's see. I'm looking.
Okay, I think
There's
it's...
a high latency connection warning.
Well, we are punishing the server for existing quite a lot, so...
You also have 2 unsafe grids.
Yes.
The party bus has 2 pistons, and the large grid 4364 has 2 rotors.
You should be able to access it fine, Duchess. Yeah, that would be the angry broflake. It's unsafe, as has been proven on multiple occasions. Okay. Will this reset stuff? Well, the Pride Fighters are actually going at it, so that's a thing. The Furry Fighters, not so much. I think they're doing the hibernation thing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just hitch a ride. There. Okay. So, is it the same situation at the next waypoint? Because I see a lot of grids being piling up here.
Boo.
Hello, Duchess.
Oh, you found us! Oh noes!
Hello, Fee Fi Fo Fum.
I smell broflake
smell
scum.
Is my audio like 1,000 times better than it was the other day?
It sounds pretty nice. Can't notice much, but I am very typically male in that regard. I don't notice stuff.
Well, it sounded like I was hanging out in a non-soundproofed room, and it was just not sounding awesome.
Okay, it seems that we are actually doing this, or that resetting and copying and pasting things in actually worked. So let's go back to the beacon of failure and try to whip those furries into joining the parade.
I noticed you were gathering a collection in that one, around that one buoy.
No, I absolutely didn't want to do that. That was not my plan. It was not supposed to be a clang bang.
But it ended up being a clang bang.
It ended very much up on being a clang bang, and then the lordship of just ended up completely screwing that up. Okay, so remote. Okay, so now, it's heading for another waypoint. Fair enough. Fur is going their own way. I can live with that. Way better than other groups with an almost similar name.
You say wrong way, I say they're just going whatever way they choose, man.
They're free spirits, come on.
Yeah, why are you gonna hamper their creativity?
I'm not! I said I don't mind!
Don't cage the rage, man.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh my gosh, I was actually sitting here looking at these, I made the mistake. I'm sitting here reading these comments.
Yeah, It's kind of amazing how much people will read into a mod and a workshop.
Well, somebody was like, "This is going on, been going on for like 50 fucking years, and it's all to get rid of homosexuality as a mental disorder." Newsflash: in 1969, homosexuality was not categorized as a mental illness as of yet. That was put through by the Diagnostics and Statistics Manual, 3rd edition, which was not released until a couple of years later.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
And then again was removed in the DSM 4th edition in 1986.
Yeah. And all the while, the kinky people are still hoping that by DSM 11, BDSM will not be a diagnosis anymore. It has only been revised and removed in, I think, 4 or 5 countries. So, yeah, still some ways to go. Here in Norway, it was in February 2010.
Wait, it's in this DSM-5 as a sexual deviance?
Something like that, yeah. I'm more. I haven't read that much up on DSM, but on the one that UN is using. So we have one very confused furry here. It's struggling immensely about what its purpose in life is going to be.
I see this.
But that's cool. That's cool. You're allowed to be confused. You're allowed to fly around a little and find your own way in life. Maybe that way? No, not that way.
This is why we include questioning. This is why we include questioning.
Okay, so maybe that direction is better. You know, I'm fine with it. You have your goals in life. How you
are allowed to be confused and exploring your identity of self and everything like that, or just choose not to go for a label and just say, "I'm just here."
So it's doing a 180, then driving 2 meters in one direction, and then does another 180. So yeah, let's just let that little furry be.
I think Atmo J kind of may have scrambled its brains a little bit.
Yeah, that could actually happen. Let's see if we can get the monkey up and flying. But before that, I want to get the banana online. There are so many.
AFK for a moment. The baby needs to go down for her nap.
Yep, there are so many things I say without really thinking
Have fun
about.
seeing a few.
Thank
A
you.
little bit, baby.
Okay, so let's see. Remote. Let's set this up. Do you have a camera? You do not have a camera. Okay. 10 meters per second. Let's go 11. Yeah, let's take it to 11 because this is epic and cosmic.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what? Now I have to look. I'm like, now I have to look.
Sorry? Not sorry? Okay. Let's see.
No, you said this is for epic and cosmic, and I'm like, wait, what?
It's it's the banana they used to escape Earth in Cosmically Epic.
Oh.
And there she flies. Oh, and the music is perfect. Pump the music, Ramatap.
Oh my god. Oh, jeez.
And it's going past the confused furry towards the first beacon, where several ships did not make it, so let's see. It's crashed with the furry.
That furry is gonna get whacked. That furry is gonna get whacked.
It got whacked.
Yarp. And the banana's like, dude!
Okay, it's going... Okay, I'm going away. This isn't fun anymore. So apparently the banana is angry with the furry. Oh, and there it leaves it. For adventures far beyond our reach, or actually a couple of kilometers away, but you know. Thank you, Scott Joplin, for making an amazing song.
Yay.
Okay, so next out, the monkey. I saw it here. I love the monkey. Whoever built this, wow, that's so impressive.
Dude, I was looking at it, I was like, who the frick built that? Because that is bamf. That is so cool.
Uh-huh. So
It's got laser eyes. Is it Mojo Jojo?
I don't know, the eyes I kind of think around with. There we are. Okay. Will this help it out? Apparently pasting it in again and copying will reset stuff, so that might help. Let's see. Did it help? Can we? Nope. The monkey is not having it. Okay, I just had to go collision avoidance, and that helped out. Okay, we have a flying monkey. I don't know. Yeah. Awesome.
Yay.
Fly, my pretty fly!
Well, it's a monkey's head, so there is a distinct lack of wings.
Yeah, true, but still.
Yep. Okay, so next is the diversity.
I had to have my random moment of random.
That's completely okay. So, and the diversity with the drill, the piston drill with the blue balls. Oh yeah.
Seriously.
Yes.
You know, there was an interesting fact that a friend of mine told me the
Okay.
other day. That was, you know, it's actually relatively unhealthy for men to ejaculate as much as they kind of want to.
Okay.
So, blue balls is actually good for you? I don't get it either. I'm just going with what what was described to me as just kind of like, good luck convincing like any guy that blue balls is good for them.
Yeah, yeah,
with that.
yeah. No, crap! Diversity terminal. No, I have to get into the. I have to stop it. It's going 100 meters per second. It's way too fast. Too much diversity. I screwed up. Yep, it's a whoopsie. Okay, there, diversity. There we go. Terminal, remote. Okay. Brake. Speed limit, there. And I can hear massive amounts of clanging, so that means that something crashed into something else. Oh yeah. Oh, the diversity crashed into the confused little furry, of course. And it's now on its way. And it's now on its way who knows where.
Did it really have to have pink flames?
Yes, I wanted it to have pink flames. Mm-hmm.
It could be purple. It couldn't be purple.
Nope. Pink. Pink as they come.
Goodness gracious.
Okay, and then we have the declaration. I
I
need.
have an interesting question.
Okay, go ahead.
Have you ever heard the real history of why Stonewall happened?
I have not.
Well, stay tuned, because after these messages, meaning I'm going to step up and actually go have a cigarette. After these messages, I will relate to you what circumstances were the causality of the Stonewall riots of 1969.
I am very much looking forward to hearing that.
This should be good. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So, we're not moving. We're not moving at all. Remote control. Okay, so if I add collision avoidance, no. Maybe it needs a camera? Let's see. I think I have space for a camera there. I do not. Okay. Plan B. Which is to paste it on the back here. I can completely do that. Oh yeah, I turned it into a station. Thank you, Niran. So that Jay wouldn't mess with it. Okay, so let's see, going for the first boy. Chimpy is still doing a married jig. This is going fine, as it were. It's actually quite graceful. Go, Declaration of Human Rights. Wait. Really? Okay, get this little confused thing out of the way and paste it in again. And the same with this. Sorry to mess around with your monkey, Cosmic. Okay. I would love that follow script, but no. No such thing. Maybe I will delete the pride part of it. Maybe that will help, so it's all going down in uncluttered space. There. Okay. Oh, the party bus is here. Nice. Continue on. Okay. All right. We are actually making some kind of progress. Let's see. Actually, that seems to be one of the things that if I Yeah, I should probably do that.
I have returned.
Hello. Things are going well on this side. All the ships are heading... Oh, no, 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 no. I think they are actually piling up at the next waypoint. Really? But yeah.
Okay, so
Stonewall.
the real history of the origins of the Stonewall riots.
Mhm.
So, the United States is not necessarily known for its embracing of differing gender expression and things like that.
Mhm.
I mean, you know, to put it into context, the only female recipient of the Congressional Medal of Honor was a woman in the Civil War,
Oh, okay.
Dr. Mary Edwards Walker. There was a number of times she was actually arrested and jailed for wearing pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is before the suffrage movement and everything like that.
Yeah.
She actually ran for Senate, too. Didn't win, but she ran. She's the first female senatorial candidate. Pretty interesting individual, I'll tell you what. But fast forward, 60, 70 years, and New York, I forget if it was a state statute or it was a city ordinance, but it was actually a law that men could not be in public wearing women's clothes.
Okay.
So, this is probably a product of the regressive 50s.
Yeah.
Like, everybody who is white who lived through that time remembers the 1950s as a relatively boring time with, a few good rock and roll hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, of course, country line dancing became a thing. Because of reasons.
The downfall of civilization.
Yeah, something or other. I don't know. But, the big thing was that they had an ordinance in effect that was men could not wear women's clothes. And a lot of the gay community was underground.
Yes.
They had specific places they would go. Little bars here and there and different things like that. And in certain ghettos in New York, a lot of the individuals who had lived through World War II, who had actually been in the concentration camps, remember that if you were gay, the Nazi regime would put a pink triangle on your chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was, anybody who is different.
Yeah.
And not, the homogenized Aryan race and everything like that, A lot of people remember the Stars of David and Yuden that was on the chests of Jews, but they don't remember the pink triangles that were on LGBT individuals.
No.
well, those that actually survived the war, still remember that designation, so they started using it as a way to identify each other.
Ah, okay.
So
Talk
they
about.
would use that to identify their little hovels and their little hideouts and different things like that.
Ah.
It was very much not okay to be gay in America in the 60s. It was just not a good thing. Yes, you get to hear the real history of Stonewall. So
Also, welcome to the
Stonewall-
Pride event. What what kind of parade? Just a moment. Let me respawn in the. I want to sit down to listen to this, not fly around and do stuff and be distracted. So let me just go here, Pride Station, go up and spawn there. Come on, come on. Continue on, by all means. This will just take a little time.
Okay. So, fast forward a bit, and you have Stonewall Inn is one of those hideouts where you had gays, you had lesbians, you had bisexuals who were kind of testing the waters and different things like that, and of course you had the trans community. One of the mothers of the movement that was actually helping a lot of the youths who were basically thrown out of their homes with the clothes on their backs because, they happened to tell their parents they were gay. And they made their way to the village. Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera were there that night. And they did a lot of work with the homeless youths and things like that around the village.
Yeah.
So you had a very vibrant trans community. But because some of the hideouts and different things like that would have drag shows.
Yeah.
And a lot of the drag queens, because they didn't have changing rooms or anything like that, a lot of the drag queens would get ready. Drag queens and trans people would get ready before going out to the bar, and they would take the cab.
Ah.
Well, NYPD was infamous for raiding the gay bars.
Yeah.
They would use the drag queens and the trans people as a way to find the gay bars. To them, their rationale was follow the men in women's clothes and you'll find the dens. So one such raid occurred at the Stonewall Inn that fateful night in June of 1969. And they stormed the place and had people up against the walls and were arresting people. And it wasn't the homophiles. It wasn't the guys and girls who were, just trying to meld into society and they were just gay or they were just lesbians. And they were just kind of like, I'm just here. They weren't arresting those people. They were arresting the drag queens, trans women, bull dykes, the butch lesbians.
Yeah.
Anybody who did not conform to gendered standards, they were arresting and put in the paddy wagons. Those are the people that were in the paddy wagons. Nobody tells that story, which is unfortunate. But, and there was a park not too far away, where word had gotten that there was another freaking raid in the village by the cops. and you know, nobody knows the exact details or something like that, but something mobilized the youth, the homeless youth, out of that particular park, and they joined the fray. And it's widely assumed that it was one of those homeless youths that threw the first beer can or the first rock or something like that, and actually started the riot. Because the entire queer community just came together and said, we're not going to take this shit anymore. We're done. Just done. And it got to a point where the cops could not control the situation anymore. There were 10 people per cop. They could not dispatch enough people to the village to, overwhelm the crowd that was forming.
To quell the uprising, as it were.
Yeah, like everybody was answering, the quote unquote call to arms. And it was just people were pouring out of their apartment buildings, trying to see what was going on and joining in the fray. And a lot of different people were just kind of watching and just kind of like, wow, this is a thing. But that night, the queer people of Greenwich Village said, get the fuck out of our neighborhood. Get out. You're not welcome here anymore. They chased the cops out of Greenwich Village. And for 4 days, they kept NYPD at bay.
Wow. Yeah, well, that kind of goes to show how powerful the people can be when they get sufficiently angry for a good enough reason.
Mm-hmm. Get enough people to just kind of say, we're not going to take this shit anymore. And pretty amazing things happen.
It does. So, and that was one of the things that you were talking about most, that really resonated with me when we were having the talk. Yeah, get together, do things, be angry together. Because that's super, super important.
Yeah. And it just, a lot of ways, it just really upsets me that, whenever somebody talks about the Pride March or something like that, they don't even remotely mention the trans community.
That is true.
Because, the whole trans community was basically washed out of the whole thing because, the homophiles, the ones that are like, oh, we're just like you, they had more money, and, they owned things like the Village Voice. So they had their journalistic platforms to just kind of, guide the movement at that point, which is why even today in at least 24 states, it is still legal to get fired if your employer finds out you're gay.
It's still, once more, it's still legal?
It's still legal to be fired for being gay.
Wow, that's...
In 24 states.
Yeah,
now,
that's...
in 36 states, if your employer happens to find out that you are a man and you were in a dress over the weekend, 36 states, they can still fire you. Without cause. The only cause is your employer happened to see you in a dress on the weekend.
Wow, well, suddenly being a Norwegian doesn't seem quite as annoying.
Yay, land of the free, home of the brave, right?
Not going there, but there are discrimination laws here against that kind of behavior. Not for all sorts, and we are having a quite heated debate about transgender people right now. Yeah, because there are quite a few hoops you have to run through in just one place to get things done.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we don't have the same level of no. Things are different. Let's just say that. So, and lots of people were so angry when homosexuals could or same-sex couples could marry. Happened a couple of years ago, and actually the church, we have a state church, allowed it a couple of years ago. So yeah, and we have had an openly or somewhat openly lesbian bishop. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to get ours cleared by Supreme Court. Because they still had anti-sodomy laws on the books in a lot of states.
Yes, I know.
14, 15 or so. And I'm like, okay, that's pretty much the South and Idaho.
So yeah, that's. I did like what Michael Moore did there, by the way. When he got the Sodomobile and broke every single one of those laws in all those states where it was illegal. Just being super flamboyant about it.
Yeah.
But that's how you do things. To a certain degree, you need to get the attention, and you need to be out there and make a fuss. No. There we go. Okay, so now more and more ships are joining the parade course. It's a very sparse parade, but then again, it's also a very long parade, so we'll compensate with that. It's
Yeah, I've been watching. It's been interesting.
So
to say the least.
So let's jump into one of these and actually, let's see. Is there any way to turn off? Yes, I can turn off signals. I cannot turn off signals. There we go. I can turn off signals. I am a clever. And then get the GPSs because they will show up. He said, and they didn't. Oh, come on, game!
What the fibbity gibbets?
Really? I was sure I could do that. Have they changed that? Okay.
I'm back.
Hello, Fee.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Fee, fi, full fun. Is the baby down for a nap?
Yep.
Okay.
Had to give her a bath and everything first.
Yeah.
Okay.
That happens.
Okay, so the brachipede is out. The block is out, as it were. It looks like things are piling up by the different waypoints.
You missed the real history of Pride discussion.
Oh.
Yeah, the whole Stonewall. If somebody wants to
Yeah.
clip that, that's a very interesting bit of history right there.
I have to go back and look at it. Sorry.
No. You had mama duties.
Yep. So, what are those things over there? Can I? Okay, this is super responsive. If this were a more adult stream, I would rename it something wildly inappropriate. Okay, that's an asteroid. Oh, there's just 3 asteroids in a row. Okay.
No, Rem. This is a family show.
Not to be
Advertiser friendly.
I have a day job.
Alright.
So, and if I were to live off Twitch, as I've said, or streaming, as I've said a couple of times, I wouldn't be playing Space Engineers at all. I would be playing, I don't know, Fortnite or Rocket League or something, and I would be screaming and be a whole different person.
Ooh, Subnautica is 20% off this weekend. Too bad I'm broke.
Yeah.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
So, what's shooting?
Not me.
Now I can see a furry being pelted.
Apparently the ships just have something against furries.
I think so, yeah. Dude, just let him be.
But
Let
what?
him be. Let him be.
And also, how in tarnation did that ship get damage? Wait, do we have block damage on? No, we don't. Okay, hello there, furry. Can I be of assistance? No, you're just a free-floating, free-roaming furry? Okay, then be on your merry way then. Let's see, diversity, okay.
Get off with you.
Okay, and now, let's take a look at the... There's an Atmo J around, but that's not shooting at anybody. The Pride Wing is actually... Yeah, it seems like things are going kind of well. Lots of ships.
Your Mon has turned. And it seems to be that your conversation around your Mon has escalated.
Even more?
There's another page now. Sorry.
Okay, we interrupt the current transmission because I have to read silly comments on the internet.
I know, right? It's actually not that bad.
Is there a link to this so I can check it out too?
Just a moment. There. Okay. Just one new comment. So the Songs of Pride apparently okay.
Apparently people have issues with this. I don't get it. Oh, he used SJWs. Oh, dude. Man. Ugh. Wow. Sigmund Freud also thought that women had penis envy.
That's when you're quoting Freud to validate your views. Yeah, Sigmund Freud thought a lot of things.
Yeah, he's been actually discredited on a number of his hypotheses. Especially, he's like, women have penis envy. Did you know this, Fee? We have penis envy.
Oh, wow.
We do. Yeah.
I know a lot of his theories revolved a lot around child-parent fantasies.
Yep.
I know, really creepy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll give him credit where credit's due, and creating the idea of the therapy session and things like that benefits so many people, psychoanalysis and different things like that. But most of the rest of the stuff that he likes to talk about, no, dude. The dude was creepy. He was so creepy.
Tell me about your mother. Whoa. No. Well, like all other branches of science, it had to start somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, okay. This is also a time when, in the Victorian and Edwardian age and things like that the vibrator was invented.
The first...
Because men discovered that if you actually stimulate the clitoris, it can, and actually sexually satisfy a woman, it could mean...
No, there was no sex involved. They induced a paroxysm using the first ones were steam powered to cure women of hysteria. There was no sex invented. They didn't. There wasn't an orgasm. It was a paroxysm. Completely different thing. I might have done a lecture on the history of sex toys a couple of years ago.
But it was invented by a dude as a treatment for hysteria.
Yes.
And, I have a thought that there were a lot of fainting spells and things like that among relatively affluent white women of the time, where they would use it as an excuse to go in the bedroom and do their thing.
That's, yeah, and well, also that corsets were in high fashion, and trying to breathing those are, well,
yeah,
breathing is considered an optional thing. So, but yeah, there are so many strange little tidbits from that time period. By all means, I know that since we are talking about sex toys, and sure, why not? I know that until the 1910s or something, you had to get a doctor's prescription to get a butt plug.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
I would love to have one of those receipts on my wall.
Wow.
Yeah, and of course, when it came to the topic of female sexuality, because I've done a little reading on Kraft-Ebing, who wrote the pop hit Psychopathia Sexualis, where he, it was meant for doctors, but it ended up as being very popular among the lay people, and lots of bad things were written there. But he was the one that invented the word sadism and masochism. Yeah, and he ended up. No. Yeah, they talked to Freud about females and masochism, and he said that, well, I'm sure there might be some difference between female sexuality and masochism, but it's so tiny that it's not worth looking into.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. But of course, the venerable Dr. Kraft-Ebing ended up in a bit of trouble with the Catholic Church, because he at a point diagnosed a lot of the saints with being masochists.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
So, I have a kind of a funny personal story revolving around butt plugs, but because of the current people in the room with me right now, I can't really tell it.
Fair enough. I don't know if a stream is the right place.
I gotta hear.
My two 13-year-olds are sitting next to me. They can't hear what's being said on chat, but
That's an uncomfortable situation.
Well, like I said, thankfully they can't hear anything that's being said in chat, so...
Oh, okay.
So yeah, let me just park the
gracious.
Pride Fighter, no, the Pride Wing by the Temple to Corn, because, you know, you need to have a Temple of Corn in any Pride event. Blood for the Blood God, rainbows for the unicorns and all that. But yeah, I actually also did a lecture.
Unicorns dancing on rainbows. Peace of the unicorns dancing
I like
on
that song.
rainbows.
Lovely and random. I like it. Okay, there we go. Corn has now gotten a rainbow. I have to take a picture of this just to post it on the Discord.
All I gotta say is, like, this commenter in your thread and everything like that. No, we don't have a problem with white Christian men. We have a problem with assholes. You're
Yes.
an asshole.
I couldn't care less about people's gender or religion. Just don't.
Yeah.
Just be nice, basically. Okay.
I do not care about your ethnicity. I do not care about your religion. I do not care about your sexual orientation or your gender identity or expression. What so freaking ever? If you're a dick, I'm gonna call you a dick.
Yeah. Wait, did somebody take away the floor from from the disco? That's rude.
What?
Somebody just... I don't know. Oh! You don't say, Niran. You know that I have to... No, I don't want to break the server. Ugh. No. It's a nice... the Temple of Corn is a nice gathering place post-parade. Okay, but I think... Oh, I see one of Jade's ship that we have to send out to join the parade. Come on.
Yeah, I'm reading over the comments right now on the sound pack.
Yeah, I never would have figured out that posting, 11 songs or so from the 1930s mostly would end up that
Being that controversial?
Yeah.
It's like, really, dude?
I like how the one guy misspelled homosexual.
Yeah.
Who's
Wasn't that
sexual.
awesome? I was like, wow, somebody was typing furiously, weren't they?
Angry typing intensifies.
As I said, angry. All the angry.
Oh my god. Oh, he's angry! He's angry!
Okay, J away. Zoop. All right.
I'll just mosey over here and see if we can poke it a little bit. He's angry! He's angry!
Oh, she's getting cranky.
Lots. Okay, I think that we are mostly good to go. So I will take, let's say, let's gather around in 1.5 hours so I can get a little R&R. Feel free to hang around. You know, I won't end it at the angry bro flake. No. Let's go to Pride Station and there we go.
Let's be happy.
That's how we all want to be, isn't it? So,
Yeah. We want to be happy. We want other people to be happy.
yep, and
But
we
what
want...
I thought was funny was that the spectrum of life is not happy or unhappy. It's happy or interesting. And I learned this on a game theory live stream because Stephanie had been reading this blog that explained that, you know, you can have your stable suburban lifestyle and different things like that where routine is, it's kind of boring, but at least you're happy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Or you could have one that's not super structured like that or anything like that, and random things happen all the time. At least your life's interesting.
Yeah. So with that, I need to take a break because I biological reasons. So
Alrighty.
A
I'll
little sleep thing.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Snooze.